Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Y'all know what time it is, man. Where are my people at, man? Where my people, man? Come on in. I'm gonna wait for y'all to start coming in so y'all can chill with me. You know how it go. Set this thing up, man, so we could get busy. Come on in. I'm gonna give y'all a minute. Man. Uh-oh, here we go. Come on in. Hit the comment. Hit the comment. Hit the comment. Please do. Come on in. Get in the comments. Let me know y'all here, man. So we can do this. So we can start this up. Yeah. Yes, sir. Come on. Come on in. We finna get busy. Definitely finna get busy, man. Yeah. Come on. Come on, man. Hurry up. Let's get in here. Let's get in the comments. I know y'all around. So let's get it popping, man. Because in a second, this is how it's just gonna go down. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get in my thinking mode when I do this, you know. Let me see. Um, First of all, I'm your host, Cool One, representing from upstate2u.com, you know, and I want everybody to know that when I do this show, the show is for everybody, you know, all my friends, family, everybody from Facebook, all of y'all. This show is from me to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm opening up this here platform so that y'all can be here and do whatever y'all need to do. If I need to promote y'all, I'll promote y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you got a product that you got, you know what I'm saying? We could kick it, not you know what I'm saying, put you in, give you a little voice, let you come in live, let you present it and show us what you got, you know what I'm saying? How it work and how it function. Um, if you got a good story, I'll let you come on in the live. I'll hit the button and you know, let you in and you know, you can come in and kick it with me. And then at the end of the show, my people gonna have a few questions. Um, But basically, the show is just from me to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get on first. I'm gonna let y'all know what's happening. Give you a little thought and see if my people in here ready to run with me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ready? Let me see. Yo, let me see where my people at. Let me see how many people in here. Let me see what's going on, man. Uh oh. Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up, my man?
What up, my G? How you feeling?
I'm cooling. I'm cooling. What's up? What you doing?
Right now, I just got done taking my daughter by the mall. About to stop and get something to eat. Come back, scoop her up real quick.
Oh, okay.
Head back to the crib. I see I have missed your call right before you on your let's talk about it.
Yeah, you with it. You with it right now. I answered the phone.
Okay, okay, hold on.
You
Hold
with
on,
me
wait
right now, my man.
a
Yo, if y'all
minute.
didn't know, that's my man Stiggs. You know what I'm saying? I keep somebody in the cut, man. That's dependable. That always pop in, man. I was supposed to have a couple other people on, and then I had people that said, "Yo, I'm gonna come through today. I'm gonna come on in." So I was looking for him. I hit him up. I called him and everything. But as you see,
Hey
oh.
man, I'm in the building, man. We here while we making moves, man. What we talk about, man? What's the
Yo,
combo? What, you know what I mean?
listen, I was here, man. I was just gonna start the combo off, man. The thing is, I was thinking of self-destruction. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of
Hmm.
things we could do that can be in the self-destruction box.
Facts.
You know, whether it's to our own kind, whether it's destruction to us as a population, or
Hmm.
whether it's just destruction to our own physical body, self-inflicted self-destruction.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Hmm.
For
And
example, oh, go
hmm
ahead, go ahead.
now go ahead. Now drop it.
Okay, for example, self-inflicted. We could start with what we eat. You know, a lot of
Hmm.
us, a lot of us was raised on pork. We all knew we ran through the times when, let's just say the 80s, when we ran into somebody that was coming home from jail or joined the 5% or was the gods and earth, and they started teaching. And the first thing they
Hmm.
used to always tell us was our diet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And without the diet, you can't be physically strong. And if you're not physically strong, you can't protect the section. You can't protect the earth. You can't protect us. So that's first. You know what I'm saying? You
Hmm.
gotta be able to be physically. You gotta be here. First of all, you gotta be physically here. And at that time, one of the one of the main problems we had during the 80s to the 90s was cigarettes. I'm
Ooh.
not even gonna say on the kid level, but just in our population of our homes and everybody smoked Newport, the long 100s, or some cools, or some, they used to send the kids to the store to get the cigarettes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the first thing, as of even to right now, because I still got friends to this day that smoke cigarettes. So as for me to y'all and my people out here, I'm gonna ask y'all, can y'all quit smoking? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna run it as far as from back in the day to now. The same mistakes. We all know the warning label is on the box. You know what I'm saying? They got formaldehydes in there, they got ammonias in there, they got poisons in there. We all know what's in the cigarettes. I've smoked myself. So I'm not acting like I don't know what's going on or I never did it. Because if I speak to y'all, I'm speaking from experience. You know what I'm saying? I smoked cigarettes. I smoked Black and Miles. You know what I'm saying? So we all got to get to a point where we got to start thinking about our physical self. You know? You want to add on to that? Stiggs, where you at?
I'm right here. I had to.
Oh,
I
you was
was
doing
getting my
something. You had
food,
to
so I
mute
had to make
something.
sure I ain't wanted to have no heavy background.
Oh,
Nah, so what I'm gonna add on to that is let me get in this car real fast so I can add on and be heard. What's interesting is everything that you're saying is correct. They attack us with our diet first, and us like inheriting well, the slave diet
Right.
by the, you know what I'm saying? So the first thing I go to is when we even hear about high blood pressure or certain things that's in our families, we think that it's because our DNA inherited those type of things. No, it's through the diet. So like, oh, now black folks just got high blood pressure. No, no, it's
No.
literally the food.
Yep.
Literally the food that's doing that. And so it's not hereditary, is my point.
I say the
Also,
same thing about cancer.
yep,
It's like
yep,
you
same
said,
thing.
it's in the habits of what you eating.
Yep. That's where it's coming from. That's exactly what it does. And we don't really realize it. Also, defend defend the diet because just to keep it thorough, our people are aware of how to hook up some food. Like we gonna season up something good by the time we done with it.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And I don't care what it is. We gonna make it taste flavorful, and that's what people are really addicted to is the flavoring. It's not the meat or not the certain thing. Is what our folks do to that thing that make it taste good. So and they attack our so that's how they attack the family through the diet, and they attack our children also through the diet. You know what I mean? Remember we
Right.
was little younger, all of the milk commercials that we used to see on TV, milk does the body good, so on and
Right.
so forth.
Right.
Come to find out as we
Make the
older,
bone strong and
make you sure not. You know, we ain't even we not baby cows. You're never supposed to be drinking no dang milk at all.
oh,
Um,
okay. I
at
dig
all.
that. I dig that. I
And
dig that.
with the smoking, which is a heavy one, that's one of the biggest moves they attacked our families and our culture with as well. It's just people. Like you said, you see it says the warning signs on it,
Right.
right? That's the first crack. The first version of crack or cocaine is the cigarettes. It's the most addictive thing in the world. It's more addictive than it's the most addictive drug, and it's legalized.
Right.
It's the most addictive because of the part of the brain that it affects. It affects the same part of the brain that cocaine and crack does. That's why I'm
Uh,
saying that. You know what I mean? Except for they're able to package it in cigarettes and over the counter, and you see it. You know what I mean? We saw it coming up
right.
in the high schools and so on and so forth. So that causes that that brought forth the help the addiction. Now, how to stop it?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's the kicker. Like,
We just gotta stop, man. Cause when I was smoking cigarettes or doing something like that, right? People used to always ask me about anything. Even when I was smoking weed, even when I was doing anything, drinking anything, they always used to ask me, how can you just stop cold turkey? I
mm.
don't know where they got the term from with cold turkey, but they used to, I don't even like it. Now that I just said that, I don't even like saying that, man. That didn't even sound right. They used to just be like, yo, how can you just stop like that? And I used to be like, yo, the way you stop any habit,
Mm.
this is for y'all. Anybody that got a habit, whether it's food, drugs, alcohol, shopping, um, any addiction you got, the only way you gonna stop this addiction, y'all ready? Is when you don't want it no more.
Mm.
Cause it was like this. This is how I did cigarettes, right? I used to smoke cigarettes, but I'll try to act like I don't smoke like that. So I'll probably smoke probably one or two a day. And it'll be like I smoke a little something. Later on, I have one later after the meal. That'll be the later one. You know what I'm saying? And it got
Yeah.
to the point where I used to forget them at home all the time. So I'll buy a couple Lucy's here, a couple Lucy's there, a couple Lucy's here, a couple Lucy's there. But then by the time I'm at the crib, I had a whole bunch of cigarettes and I put them in a bowl one day
Hmm.
and I looked at them and it just kind of grossed me out. Like I don't even want that shit, yo. It was just like how you have a plate of food till you're not hungry
Right.
when you got everything on there, and you're just like, nah, man. That's how cigarettes. That's how I did cigarettes. I had a half a pack. I had Lucy's. I had all this shit, and I just put it in one bowl. And I looked at that shit and was like, yo, this ain't it. I don't even want that. And never touched a cigarette after that.
Hey man, that's what you call willpower, my brother. Cause I ain't gonna lie, that's one of them things that I don't smoke cigarettes. It's just my research, my personal scientific research, observational research
Right.
is that man that's one of the most hardest things that I ever see anybody um habits to kick. You know what I'm saying? Because it's legal, you can get it.
If
I
you
mean,
know somebody that want to quit and you real close to them,
hmm
buy them a whole bunch of packs and open the pack. Just open all the packs. Like get them 3 packs of cigarette. Leave one closed and open 2 of them. You open them halfway and just pull the other ones out. The other because it's 20 in the box. You pull out the
hmm
10 in each of the other ones, and sit them all in a bowl in front of that person and let them just look at that shit. Yo. I ain't want that shit. After I seen that, and then you look at them like, yo, you really want to do that to your lungs, yo. Especially at this age that we at. We ain't 13 and 14 and 15 where we could heal again quick.
right.
We had a good recovery time if we quit early. You know what I'm saying? Even if we quit at 20 something, we had a good recovery time.
Right.
So it was like, man, right now, if you smoking cigarettes like that, or you know what I'm saying, because I know females that smoke Black and Mild.
hmm
That's almost worse. Cause you smoking like 6 cigarettes at a time.
Yeah, that was yeah, that black and mild. Yeah, I ain't yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's like
hmm
6 cigarettes at a time. So you in another whole zone, even though you hitting it a little, and then you chilling and you smoking and then you drinking and all of that. That little bit of hit that you're doing is still a whole cigarette. Because a Black and Mild is like 6 to 7, 8 cigarettes.
Right. And also something to address because it's why is it why do we indulge in those a lot of them is stress relievers. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It, and that's us diagnosing ourselves with the antidotes that quote unquote they done gave us though. That ain't good for us. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people smoke when they stressed and they smoke when they going through something.
Right.
Um, so that's something I think has to, and a lot of it becomes about finances. A lot of time we stressing about finances and family things or traumas and a lot of stuff that we can't don't have immediate control over.
Yeah.
So it's really important for us to figure out how to deal with our issues without having to just turn to our vices. And food could be a vice as well. You know what I'm saying? It's overindulging in things that don't mean that's no good, even though we may be consciously aware. I stopped eating meat um that about 8 years ago, and that was a thing too. I ain't gonna front. Like
Right.
I stopped 8 years ago. However, I called myself stopping um probably years before that. It just took time to do. Hold on one second.
Yeah, I'm trying to see, man.
All right, I'm back.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it was a thing.
Right.
Like and you know, and check this out. The most addictive thing that was my hardest to give up was chicken.
Yo, I was finna get to that.
It
I
was
was just
chicken,
about to
fam.
get to that. I was about to get to that, Stiggs. I was about to get to that. Yo, check this out. I'm glad you
Fam,
said
look,
that. I'm
so
glad you
check it
said
out.
that.
Yo, fam, because I had a nightmare about eating chicken after I quit. I did
Yo,
like
that
I
is
quit.
crazy.
I had a dream about I had a dream. This after I quit, probably a little minute.
Right.
I had a dream that my mom had made that nice golden chicken. It was like about 12 wings sitting on a plate, that on a napkin. You
Right.
know how the crib be done made some
Yeah.
joints and put it
Yeah,
on
on the
the
napkin so the grease could drain. The rest of the
so the
grease.
grease could drain, man. It was like that, man. It was
Yeah.
golden too, cooked to perfection. And I ain't want to eat them in the dream, so I just took the crust off. You feel me? Like I just peeled the crust off the chicken in the dream, man, and then bit it. And then it was interesting because in the dream I was conscious that I wasn't supposed to be eating it, and I woke up screaming like, "Oh my goodness!" But it was so real to me though. I literally
Wow.
thought I was eating it in the dream. So I don't know what's in that flour. I don't know what's in the chicken. I don't know what they got in them joints, man. But them things is addictive. Look at the hood, whole hood. Arabs took over the hood with chicken.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Black
Yeah.
folks act like we ain't never even invent the recipe.
They act like we don't know how to cook now.
Come on
They
now.
gotta go buy it from everywhere. You gotta go to churches, Wingstop, Kentucky
We ain't
Fried,
stop this and that. Come
everybody.
on, man.
Instead of going home and making it yourself.
Come on, man. It's just different.
That's the
Like
thing.
word,
If you're
yeah.
gonna eat chicken, at least make it yourself. You will know what, or at least most of the ingredients is, besides what
Yeah.
they already done put in the chicken. You
Yep.
know, at least you'll be safer making it.
At least you'll be safer making it. Come on, man.
Let me tell you
But
what happened. Right, I had stopped eating meat at one time too. I was
mm,
down south. You know what I'm saying? And we was, I'm in the south. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? So, all everything vibing. It's a good sun, it's a good summer day, you know what I'm saying? I came in the house, my mother had cooked some chicken. Yo, I went in there almost just like your dream. I went in there, I sat like at least 6, 7 pieces on that plate, yo. And then it seemed like 8. And when I stopped, but they whole wings, all the 3 corners, a triangle, you know what I'm saying? All
yeah.
3 pieces. When I started eating that chicken, man, by the time I got to the third part, and then and she had some of the big drumsticks in there too. So it was just chicken all over the place on that plate and hot sauce. So I'm
All
saying
right.
when I bit into that big drumstick, man, it was over. I
Uh,
almost tossed my cookies. Cause it was like, yo, when I bit that chicken, man, it's like I started biting into human flesh. Cause I was eating so much chicken to the point where meat started. I couldn't. I turned to an animal eating that chicken, man.
mm,
I couldn't believe how I was feeling. I was like, yo, I can't believe that I'm chewing in the flesh like this.
right. Right.
It felt awful to the point that you couldn't make me eat no meat. I turned
Right.
into a pescatarian, because I don't even
Right.
eat fish.
Yep. No red meats. No chicken.
I
Yeah.
couldn't eat no meat. I don't care how you fried it, shook it, baked it, grilled it. I ain't care what you did to it. I ain't want none. I'm like
Hey.
that. I'm like that even in the summers. Or if I come to the barbecues and all of that stuff like that,
Uh huh.
if you ain't got no salad, I'm all right. That's all I want is the salad, the pasta salad and potato salad, stuff like that. I don't want no meat.
Yeah. I don't got no. I don't have no craving for it whatsoever. Like I don't crave no meat whatsoever. I'm with my soulful seasoning though.
I eat it. I eat it now. I eat it again. I eat some meat. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, if I'm at the cookout, I don't eat meat.
Yeah. Hey, and I'm gonna say this too. Shout out to the Rock, man. Because if the Rock ever made it, anybody ever made it rough to quit eating chicken, it's boss sauce. It's got to be the most wonderful sauce since
Right,
ketchup and mustard.
right.
Okay,
They bring you back. We bring you back around here. And we took over the real steak sandwiches.
come on, man.
The nigga steak sandwiches is trash in Philly
Man,
and all them
I
other
went
places
right.
without no boss sauce.
Hey, look, in Philly, they don't even use real cheese. They use cheese whiz to make they
Get out of here,
like.
man. Come
Hey, yo,
on,
if you
man.
ain't had no steak sub,
Come on, man.
really keep it thorough in the '90s to 2000 from the corner store.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or in
No,
the
come
crib.
on, man. But listen, man, don't do that, man. I know
You know what
Philly and
I
them don't make no cheese whiz.
mean? Hey, man, yeah, that's what they do out in Philly,
Oh
man. They
my
make
God.
hey, yo, they do the steak. They do the steak, but it got cheese whiz on it.
Come on.
Ain't gonna front cheese spread.
These people ain't got no real cheese.
Yeah, but ain't even real cheese, my brother.
Oh man,
It
that's
is
disappointing.
cheese
Cause you
spread.
know what? At the same topic, but no, we were talking about self destruction. But at the same thing, we gotta live. And I was gonna say, yo, I was gonna start running around to every different place to try something different. And Philly was on my list to see the cheesesteak.
Mm.
And somebody said the buffalo wings and buffalo trash and ours better.
Buffalo wings is trash too.
Oh my God.
Just gonna keep it a stack with you, man. Hey man, we spoiled in the rock, man, because of that
Oh
bar sauce.
man.
That's what do it. If
Come
it ain't got
on.
bar sauce, we don't want it. Or we want it plain.
Oh man. Come on. You got to be kidding me.
Give us no that buffalo sauce is not hitting.
No, I'm talking about just getting the buffalo wing. The buffalo
Oh,
wing sauce regular, it's okay. It's tight. But somebody told me the buffalo wings in Buffalo is weak.
oh yeah, nah, man.
Were they
Look,
the original?
they don't, it ain't. I don't know, man. Cause to keep it there, cause our folks ain't make the sauce.
Right.
That's what it is. We like I was saying earlier, we about that seasoning.
Right.
So if it ain't made by some melanated hands or something with some melanin in them,
Right.
it ain't gonna have. You know what I mean? It just
Right.
ain't gonna have that. It ain't gonna have that zing.
That's crazy, man. I'm like, where my people at, man? I know. Hey, I don't see my people. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, Todd? How you doing? I see you.
Oh, Tyler wear Tyler chef. Feel me?
She said you ain't never lied, Stig. She had one.
Word up. Oh, what? Oh, by them steak subs. Come on now. Word.
Yeah. Listen,
Hey
man.
man, them joints was the truth back in the day, man. That was a hustler survival meal.
No, she's talking about how garbage the steak sub is in Philly.
Oh, she had one of them in Philly. Oh yeah, them joints is disgusting.
Right. Listen.
Especially if you had the ones in the rock, man. You gonna go out there and be like, oh nah, this ain't her.
Right. Yo, dang, man. Yeah. Oh, that's what I was saying. Yeah, you know what? No, I'm gonna stay on the self-destruction thing, man. As
Yeah, we
far
gotta
as
stay on the
us,
self
yeah,
destruction.
us and our physical. But after the physical, we gotta come to the self-destruction of what we doing to our people as a whole.
All right,
You know,
all right. Let's build on it.
which comes to
If they open.
we could say music.
Oh, gas stations.
Music could be one way that we could say we do a little self-destruction to ourselves.
Yeah.
If it ain't
We
if it ain't in we dress all right. If it okay, the taking of the drugs and the music, the influence of that. Well, I'm not just gonna put the big blanket on it, just saying just the influence.
mhm.
I'm gonna say the parts of the influence of what we do outside of ourselves to destroy ourselves which is like the influence in the music as far as how we put the drugs on that we need to take and jump around and get hype. Another one is how we sell dope because back in the days, real people that sold dope and did it well never wanted you to know that they even did it because it was kind of embarrassing.
Right.
So even if they rap, you will never hear it in a song
Right.
because they didn't want to tell on themselves.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of these people now, they just tell on themselves for no reason.
It became all right. So the illusion of what's cool off of social media period, more than just period of what's cool
Right.
is been blurred. And I shared the joint the other day when Eric Sermon was talking about The Rock and just how it was at a time during his Math Hoffa interview,
I was
and
watching it.
he spoke on how the rappers replaced the drug dealers.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because the drug dealers had all the gold and this and that and the flyness. Then the rappers came and got it. And once the rappers got a hold of it, it got commercialized. Just the look and so on and so forth. And made it so that, especially even with the drugs, it made people want to, um, after a while, it became pushed. You know what I'm saying? Just the image. At some point, the drug dealer, hustler image got promoted to us where we thought it was cool because like you said, at one point, it wasn't in the music. It was actually the opposite. They said, don't smoke weed or cess.
Right. Right. Right.
Brain
Right.
damage. Hold on.
Right. Brain damage on the mic don't manage nothing but making a sucker and you equal. Don't be another sequel. Yeah, I remember. I remember
Who,
exactly how
who,
it
who was
was.
that? Who was that had
That was
said,
Dr. Dre.
don't? Was that KRS?
That was Dr. Dre.
Dre.
That was from
Dre.
Express Yourself.
Okay. Dre, who later on made albums called The Chronic.
Right. See, but at that time, on music, at that time, everybody, no matter who they did or what they did, still had a conscious record.
Oh yeah.
Express Yourself for NWA was their conscious record.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't even want. Don't get me on them because they destroyed hip hop, man. I can't. I
I
be.
can't say that, man. I can't say they did that.
I'm gonna say okay, it
I can
wasn't
say
it
the
by themselves. I'm gonna
machine.
say that.
The
I can't
machine.
say it wasn't them
It was the
per se by
machine.
themselves. I just say that body of work that they put out though, that body of work. If I go to their catalog, which I love their music too. I
Me
was
too.
rocking off
I'm a
of it. I
fan.
was influenced by it.
I'm a fan. I can go
Yeah,
back.
I ain't gonna act
I
like I
can go
wasn't
back and listen to
into it.
their albums right now. The whole NWA and the Posse one. That was the first one. And then Easy E, Easy Does It. And
What up on?
then
Yeah, how you feeling?
NWA, Straight Out of
Um,
Compton. Listen,
yeah,
I can go to
the
all of
only
their
out of
albums.
all of that music, the only positive joint they got is Express Yourself. They got 99% kill yourself, destroy
Right,
yourself music.
right, right.
Like, look, we never heard nobody even talk to women like they was.
You
Like,
ain't
even
lying.
Ice-T and them was trying to be pimp cool. These dudes was
You ain't
coming out
lying.
like, come on, man, these
Yeah.
dudes.
We all said, fuck you, bitch. They kept
They
going.
kept going.
Yeah, they was rough. They was a little rough, man. But
We did.
I liked it though. We needed it. That was a time of survival, man. We was getting beat up. Rodney King. We
What
needed
up, man?
that. We needed them. They was needed for the roughness, for the
Oh
people.
man.
You see
Hey
what
man, they
happened after the riots? When the riots happened, when Rodney King did that,
first one way
that
out.
was you got to give NWA that too. Without NWA power,
What?
you wouldn't have had the people with the tough backbones, because that was our young era that listened to them and was being tough.
Right. So that's what I mean. Like, so boom, right?
That
So
was the
that's how
positive out of
why
it,
I'm saying.
though.
So they was so boom, right? That's what I was saying like earlier. They was attacking our youth. You know what I mean? They weaponized the music against us. When we look at the history of revolutionary acts and things, it was the youngins taking over. It wasn't the adults.
Right.
It was the youngins.
But that's why
So
I was saying NWA gave us the backbone to start
yeah, but
going
they told us to
crazy.
go destroy ourselves with it. They sent us to they sent the hood to jail with the privatized prison. Like now, if they would have said now if they would have said at the end of that, not saying they was gonna though. I'm just saying if they would have been like, yo, at the end of all that now, y'all, because they had the youth. Anything they'd have told the youth to do, the youngest was gonna do it.
Right.
Raiders caps and all that. Come on, man. You know what I mean? We didn't even know no East Coast, West Coast boundaries at the time. We didn't even care.
We didn't even know what LA looked like till they started rapping. We didn't
Hey,
know what it
yo.
looked like because they gave us the visual. They showed us what the gang like without saying Crip and Blood. They
What? They
just
didn't.
used they self as the gang.
They ain't say nothing. I was confused.
That's how it was dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They used themselves as the gang. Instead of saying we Crip, we Blood, we Crip, we Blood. They just like NWA is the gang.
Yep, you're right. They did. They did. They definitely did that. And
Them was my guys, man. I loved it,
hey,
man. I
I
messed
rocked
with
with
them,
them too,
man.
man. But
I rocked
I
with them
can't lie.
hard.
They did a number on the hood, man. They
Yeah, yeah. We
we
was
loved it though.
destructive. Me and my crew was real destructive at the time.
Yeah, man, we loved it though. I ain't gonna act like the candy wasn't sweet. You feel me?
We
Like
was destructive at the time,
the
man. I can
production
say
was
that.
still fire. The
Yeah.
product was fire. The
But
product
let me tell you what we did have though back then.
was that.
We had older cats in the neighborhood that'll say, yo, y'all need to chill.
Yep.
That's what we
Take that.
don't have.
No.
That's what's lacking.
Yep.
We lacking the OGs.
Yep.
Instead of the OGs that used to be there and already established. See, our OGs when we was younger was already established. They had the
Yeah.
cars, they had the houses, their wives or women or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They had the jewelry on. We watched dice games with number
Mhm.
OGs and cars lined up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't
Yep.
want to be like us. They was teaching us
Yep.
not to chill. They was buying us sneakers. They was buying us whatever we want. They heard about us who could ball in school, who balling for the school. And it was like,
Yep.
yo, y'all don't need to be over here, man. Y'all need to be, you know, say how your grades look. This, all of that, and the
Yep.
third. Nowadays, the older niggas on the block want to be the young dude because
Ooh.
they missed their turn.
Yep. And to keep it thorough, as an older dude, especially nowadays. But I get it. However, it's like ain't no reason to be still on the block. Right? It
I
ain't no
said that. I
reason.
said that at 30.
You feel me? It ain't no
If you ain't
reason to
got no
still.
weight, you don't need to be up there, man.
It ain't even like it ain't
Uh,
even like the time where the open hand to hand market was like it ain't even like that no more. So back in the day, I say this on the block, at least youngins was out there looking to get it paid. It was a hustle to get a dollar to either eat, it was something that was involved. So we fast forward to now that if you's an OG still on the block, man, come on, man, what are you doing?
you should have been. Oh, that's why I always used to say.
I was
You
gonna go
know
to
how
one.
people put an age on hip hop? I put an age on
Like
hustling because I don't knock what people doing. If you got to hustle, you got to hustle. But my thing was, if you was 30 something, you should have been already on the weight scale already, instead of thinking about hand in hand and little shit like that. If you was over 33, 34, you should have already had weight. There's
Right.
no way you should have been out there standing around nowhere.
And to
These
add
young
on
niggas
to
should
it,
have
right?
been. I'm just saying, as in a scale. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Yeah.
don't knock what niggas do. I love all my niggas out there. If you gotta do that, do that. But there's there's weight and rank to this thing, man. Because I learned the game at 13, stuff like that, man. And if you 30 and you still outside, not dropping off, having nobody else drop off, no handoff, no nothing. Your hands should be so clean. You should just be able to point and tell
See,
someone
but
else where to drop the money.
hey, that would include, right? You gotta think about this though. That would include social skills. That would include organization skills. You know what I mean?
But that's
That
what we
would
was
include,
taught then. When we was
huh?
13 and 12, we was taught that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying the difference why you don't see that at this point. You know what I mean? And to be honest, even like you were saying, like even with the OGs, is not reaching out to the youngest, man.
It ain't about that. They can't reach out because they trying to be them.
Hey, yeah, that's the problem.
I seen
That
this
that's
joke from this cat on Instagram, and he was dead right, man. He said this nigga said if you over 35 and you wearing Balenciaga sneakers, you look stupid. And them big old stupid sneakers. If you 40 and got on Balenciagas, you looking stupid, yo. Any of these sneakers with the thick bottoms and all that dumb crap like that, it ain't dumb for the youth because they like the new colors and the Pumas and all of that. You know what I mean? We went through the Puma trend when we was babies. You know what I'm saying? But it's like when you older like us and you looking like them, where the calf of your pants all the way to the bottom look like a stocking. Come on, B, you killing me, man. You killing me, man. You killing me. You can't look like that, man. And you old as us. That's not the
uh,
style no more, man.
uh, yeah, man.
Okay. Somebody wrote in the comments like music was music then. I don't know. Now I don't know what it is. See, the reason we don't know what it is because it ain't for us no more. What we need to do, we need to buy the rap album of the artists that was out when we was around, where we can understand. Raekwon got new albums out. AZ got new music out. Nas got like 6 albums in the last 3 years. We got enough music to be filled with wonders and life. KRS dropped the album 3 years ago. Method Man dropped the album 2 years ago, a year ago. I had it. I got it. And it's nice. Rock from Helter Skelter dropped the album beginning of this year. I could go through a list of people that we used to listen to back then that dropped this year and
Mm.
last year. And it's like we need to support our people. Stop trying to act like these young people just because it ain't on the radio. It's digital. It ain't on
Hey, now you,
CD.
you make a great point, man. Let me get 15 right here.
I'm telling you, we got enough music for our age. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me. To tell the
Yeah,
truth, Nas dropped 7 albums in the last 3 years because if you add in that lost tape, it's seven. 7 albums in
mhm.
3 years, and you acting like ain't no music out here?
Right. That's it. See,
Come on,
I ain't
man.
gonna. Yup. The OGs is the most non-supportive hip hop followers ever. To keep it a stack,
Gotta go get their music.
they ain't gonna don't go get the music. Complain about the youngin' music, but won't go get the artists that they do like. What's name made a great point with that. Um, she said that I saw her say that maybe a couple years ago. Cardi B.
Mm.
She was like, yo, people complaining about her music and how she rapping this and that. She was like, and talk about artists that don't get no shine. She was like, well, y'all don't go buy the artists that y'all do like.
They
You know, y'all
around.
don't, and they there, but
They
you don't
around.
go.
I could
Yep.
name a whole bunch more that done dropped in the last couple. You got Redman. He on Instagram. He dropping freestyles every week. He drop a new joint for this new album he doing called Jacking for Beats, and it's gonna be him on a whole bunch of other people rap. He rapped on Illmatic. He rapped on a Jay-Z beat, a Busta Rhymes beat, a whole bunch of stuff. Redman still around. Who else? Keith Murray just dropped a single. Who else? I'm telling you, I can go through the list of everybody almost that was in our era. And they got DMX dropped 2 years ago.
Yeah.
There is music around that all you got to do is go get it.
Right.
The DMX album was solid too. Before he passed away, he dropped a nice album. He even had his son on there. The same song with Nas. That was a dope joint. Who else dropped lately? Cool Joe from Goody Mob. He dropped a solo.
Oh yeah, I see he was working on something.
Let me see who else. LL got a single out. Who else got something out? I could go on.
You know what? Let me check this out. People forgot like
that's Busta Rhymes got a new album finna drop. He just dropped a couple years ago. Who else? I can go on forever, Stigz, with all these people that we supposed to support, which is our era.
Yeah.
That's how when they say you cats shouldn't even be rapping over 40 or y'all come on, man. Y'all need to just give it up. Y'all ain't even making no money. That's because we ain't supporting them. We used to run out and go buy it when we was young.
That's a fact.
You could go hit that same button when you give your kid that YouTube. Hit that download for that music while you're driving around. And you can show your kid what the artist you love still doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's out here. What you finna say, Stigz?
Nah, I forgot what I was about to say, but I agree with what you're saying though. Real talk. Like we forgot how, like, think about this. We didn't, for us to hear new music back in the day, it was an underground scene for us to hear it. It wasn't played on the radio like that.
Right.
And that didn't stop us from getting any of the music that we like. Like we were talking about NWA, we didn't hear them really on the radio. By the time they got to the videos and radio, we already knew about them heavy in the streets.
We was mad because they picked the song we didn't like to do the video for.
We was mad because they picked the songs on the radio we ain't want to hear. We like, damn.
We're like, nah, you should have did this one.
Right. So we never had to go through the radio to discover new music or we and I'm talking about before the mix CD tape era.
Right. The whole joint.
The whole joints from college radio. So I think even at this point, OGs have to realize how new music is even how people get new music. I asked my daughter the other day, like, how do y'all discover new music? Because they don't listen to the radio. And there's so much other stuff on the internet. Like, how do you even pick and choose? And she was just sharing with me how through TikToks and Reels and these short, they might only hear a few seconds or something, and they'll go look it up, which is making even a lot of older music come back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even to promote a person's music now, OGs got to be, instead of trying to be like the youngins, learn how to utilize the tools that's current.
Right.
To put out their music.
Learn it.
Got to learn the new tools that's out there. Because if you just relying on,
I am.
Yeah, got to learn the new tools.
I'm in here. Y'all see me? I'm digital. Cool digital
on, man.
one.
Look. Right. Look right
here.
Now, cool. At this point, we live. This is something that we couldn't even fathom back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
I got my man Stiggz on the call in like I'm on some type of show, a game
we
show
on the show.
Stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yep. We here. You know, it's like Ghost and Ray. He here. Anytime I'm on, Stiggz in the building. Phone call away. Next he gonna be on the video. You lucky he ain't sitting still because the video he'll be in your face. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, we gotta support our own, man. We gotta support the music we love, man, because they are making it. If you don't know how to find it, get you an Instagram account, man. Go on there and just type in art when you see the search thing. search all the artists you like. If they alive, they got an Instagram. Follow them. You're gonna see where they got new music out. The whole boot camp done dropped a whole song, a single, all of them together. It's a lot of music out that we would have loved back then. Well, I'm appreciating because I hear it, because I know where it's at and I see it. So y'all all can hear all this good music too. You got even older R&B artists that's still rocking to this day. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta look for the artists and support them. You know,
Right.
it's like, come on, man, we acting cheap
Yep.
on our artists,
Yep.
and actually, it's cheaper. But when we was going to record theater and record town and everything, when it moved to the what was it? Almost to the CD. When the CD was like $24.99, you can now download the whole album for $10 now. Get the whole album, $10 right now. See? So now it's even cheaper for you. When you used to have a physical copy, you was paying for that $29.99 and $28, and now it's time you can get it for $10. You know, somebody like me get it for free. You gotta get into the digital world. You can get it for free if you're in the digital world. But since you're not in the digital world, you could go through the download on streaming sites and all of that, and pay a little $10. Or you could pay the little monthly fee and hear it all the time. $10 a month. On now, or how the streaming go. But we gotta support our people, man. That yep, and in music, that was a way of self-destruction too, because we stopped supporting our people. You know, about how the universe is right. So we went over the physical self-destruct, the destruction. Oh, that's just the aspect through music. We kill each other through media too. So we send a lot of bad influences through the internet and tell them it's good.
Yeah.
Like TV shows that influence a lot of us by showing us just ratchet. Every show is just women fighting and scratching and cussing and throwing drinks in each other's face. Every show. And it's like BET is just a self-destruction mechanism.
Facts.
Everything on it. From TD Jakes to what's that dude name? Tyler Perry, to the women's fight clubs, to Housewives of Mars, anywhere they at. It's just a shows of self-destruction, especially because they want the cast to be all black. That's what they really want. And when you got the cast all black, and this is all we see on TV, this is where we go wrong, because you got the young chicks that's watching all they see on BET, and the reason they be hypnotized by this stuff on BET because it's supposed to be black entertainment channel. So they looking at it like this is ours. So this is us. This is where we got to be strong in our homes and disciplined to be strong enough to critique stuff.
Yeah.
Stop being scared to critique stuff. That's a problem with us too. Every time we say something whack, phony, garbage, it's always somebody that say, "Come on, man, you can't do that. They just trying to eat." It ain't about eating. Would you rather have one person eat or your whole civilization destroyed? That's where you're gonna have to pick your poison. You're either gonna have one person eating and be happy that they eating just because they young and they feeding they one circle of a family, or have your whole civilization destroyed.
Right.
By what they pushing.
Right.
It's not worth it. Or a whole culture destroyed. Because that's what they said about hip hop. Anytime you say a whack rapper is whack, they always say, "Come on, man, they just trying to eat." And then you got the Kia boys out here stealing everybody car. Then you got kids out here just shooting, nobody fighting. Then you got all these kids smoking, what's that stuff called? K2. All these kids looking like zombies and taking pills and all this craziness just so one family can eat because he young.
Right.
Come on, man. Don't let that pay the price. Don't fall for the suit. Don't
Right.
fall for the suit.
Yeah, don't fall for the fly in the suit.
Because when we was younger, you could say somebody whack. That's why everything in hip hop wasn't for everybody. Everybody wasn't a DJ. Everybody wasn't a rapper. Everybody wasn't a break dancer. Everybody didn't dress fresh, so they couldn't stand there in that b-boy pose.
Right.
Somebody had to hold the camera. Somebody had to stand there and hold the box, the radio. Somebody had to go to work so we could get an outfit for the contest. Somebody had to do something. Somebody had to be able to sew. Somebody had to be a graffiti artist to draw the dope stuff on our outfit before the contest. Everybody had a different position and wasn't ashamed of their position because they felt like hip hop was a way of life. Hip hop wasn't a paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, this is what I do best. Watch when I show y'all how I do this. That's why they say it was a young man's sport, because we was young and creative. And by the time we was older, we was supposed to walk away and, you know what I'm saying, get a job or do whatever. But when we was young, we was supposed to be the creative.
Right.
But at the same time, hip hop was young. So what we was doing, we was just growing with it
Yeah.
to the point where it grew into the jobs, to the person that went to work and helped buy the outfits for the crew turned into managers for the group.
Right.
Everybody position graduated because they learned how to get to the shows. They knew how to get you in the shows back then. So then they turned into booking agencies and all this kind of other stuff. They knew all the links to the clubs because they knew how to get us a show. You know what I'm saying? You graduated into an agent, an
Yep.
A&R.
Yep. Even the DJ became the producer.
Right. The person that just used to sit there and watch y'all practice turned into an A&R
Yeah.
because he knew what talent looked like.
Yeah.
He turned it to the A&R like, yo, I know how to get the talent. I know what talent looked like. I sat and watched these guys practice. I watched a lot of groups practice, so I know what skills is. I know what you gotta do when you come in the studio. We ain't gonna waste no time on no money. So you gotta come in here, have your songs ready. When I hit the play button, your rhyme's gonna be right. I'll give you 2 takes, maybe 3 at the most. But we're gonna get this song done and get you up out of here. They knew how to save money. You wasn't in the studio all night.
Right.
You paid for your hours or two and you got something done. You was standing there waiting, telling the engineer dude, yo, I'm gonna need a copy of that for the ride home. You know what I'm saying? You went home with something proud, you know what I mean? And he gonna tell you, I'm gonna just give you a little bit, but I'm gonna finish mixing it up.
Yep.
I'm gonna
I'm
let
gonna
you
give
hear
this
this.
pre-production.
Yeah. Now you got people going to studio and then ain't nobody in control. Because most studios is almost at home.
Yeah. They don't got. There's nothing. No bar. There's no standard.
Right. There's no standards. There's no standards. I don't think mumble rap would exist if people could call people whack.
Well, this you could call people whack, right? This the whole thing. even the whack person got an audience.
I don't think
Right?
they would exist because in our time you couldn't even get in the studio if people didn't hear your verbs right, and we knew you was gonna sound clear on the mic. Clear on the mic was part of the skill. So you
I
weren't
so
gonna just come in there and be, and then people's gonna be like, "Yo, nah, yo, come on, B, no, we don't know what you said."
all right. So let me ask you a question. What you think about um and as an artist, I'm gonna start with the artist part because I gotta separate this. Um, West Side Gun.
I can hear him clearly all the time. I know
So
exactly what he's talking about.
okay,
That's
okay.
the thing is, he sound professional.
All right, yeah, there we go.
His voice
All
is
right,
different, like MC Shan, Milk D, all them high pitched voice dudes. You know what I'm saying? There's a few of them. Steady B. A lot of people had that high pitched voice. Ghostface. A lot of people. It just,
you said no. He sound professional. At
but he
least that
sound clear.
he got his joint put together. Even regardless of his skill set, if he the best or not.
He could, you know what he's talking about.
Yep.
You can say you don't like the rest of the music, but you at least get a chance to see.
Yeah.
That's the difference I'm saying. If I cut on the music, and I mean, it was even today true, we just vibing. That's what they started saying. We don't really care about being lyrical. We just vibing. What you mean you just vibing? And then, I mean, Lil Uzi Vert said, I could take 3 sentences and just make the song. We just vibing. Nobody want to hear that it's no more. That's what they're saying about people that can write lyrics. They nobody want to hear that no more. And now look where all of them at.
Right.
Trying to write some lyrics. Because they died because of COVID. When people got to sit down in their house and listen to music again, all the wax weird stuff died.
Woo.
Because they was like, come on, we need to hear some stuff now. The adults came back in the room. That's what happened. The adults walked back in the internet room
Hey,
and said, let's hear this.
that's a great example because it
Yeah. The adults
certain
came back.
stuff like you know what didn't come off well during that pandemic. What you noticed though, the club the club music got destroyed.
And the vibe music, when you're not
Yeah,
saying nothing.
yeah, it got destroyed because, for an example, the Dipset locks as an idea, just for New York. I ain't talking about the down south and all that, because they already always been partying. They always been turned
Yeah.
up down south. Just as far as East Coast go, looking at the Dipset and the locks, I thought going into it that the locks was going to get washed up by Dipset
Because of the hit.
because of hits, jams, beats. Like they got a whole arsenal of material.
And Dipset came after them. So they would have been fresher to a younger
They would,
ear.
yeah, they had, right, they can, which wasn't fair, right? Because they had
Right.
later material, they had updated beats and
And they
just
were
certain
swag.
stuff and swag, and then they like they don't got no, they had no dope tracks. But when it came time to what see what that looked like on stage in real time, where without the disco lights, without you
Without the
feel me, without
video shoot.
the jewelry and the girls and the you feel me, without the ambiance of a Saturday night, like, you know what I mean? It's like a Tuesday night on the block. You feel me?
It
Like,
turned into get on this stage and let's see your magic.
let's see what you gonna do. Now,
It
and
showed
what the
everything. That concert showed everything. That concert
Yeah,
even showed how long them niggas ain't been speaking to each other. It showed
woo,
everything you
that thing
heard
showed.
about the Dipset.
Yeah, another dub. You could like that showed definitely that y'all ain't crew
It
or
showed.
no more.
It showed that we finna come in here and get this bag.
No.
Call up Freaky, call up Jewels, call up everybody. We finna show up and we finna get it popping.
Yep, that's what that was. What no training. That's like you know what I mean. No, nothing. They didn't take it together as serious as you saw who took it more serious.
Right.
Now, and it ain't like it was. That's a classic example of the tortoise in the hare. Like they could have ran. They had everything that you would think to win. They had it,
Yep. And
and it's in Harlem. They ain't even.
yeah, and an example of practicing before performance
Yep.
and winging it.
Oh my goodness. Like you said, that lead back to looking professional.
Yep.
Looking professional.
And you know what
Looking
that concert did? You know what that show did?
what?
Brought a lot of people off of rapping over instrumentals again.
Yeah.
Because like I said, it brought the adults back in the room. And our concerts used to be people performing.
Yeah.
People, no rapper rapping over the song.
Yeah.
You was whack to the point where the legends came, KRS and came, everybody came. Everybody said these cats can't perform. We gonna show you how to perform. And when KRS and Kane did theirs, you better believe they both performed.
Yeah.
You better believe there wasn't no record playing. It was all mic and breath control.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
KRS started going off the on the freestyle, what? And then when Kane was just going without the music,
Yeah.
yo, they both said, yo, you don't want none of this. Because KRS even strategized and he even said it after. He was like, no, I wasn't finna get into a back and forth with him while he rapping fast like that. No.
That's what KRS said.
Yeah. Because he know he can't do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
And
He like
then
no, no,
it
no,
was a
no, 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 no.
strategy to it. And then that's when Kane knew KRS is a performer. You know KRS gonna destroy if he cut the music off and go to talking.
Right.
So he knew not to play with that.
He knew not to play with that. Yeah. They aware they their first time being on stage together.
Mm-mm. And that's what I was saying at the last show me and you did. That versus cleaned up a lot of acts
Yes, I blew some shit.
because it showed people what the veterans do.
But I had to wait till I
It
seen
showed them how to rock a microphone and how to rock a stage again
All right.
without the music, without just a lot of them. It got so lazy to the point where people wasn't even having a DJ. They'd just get
That
the music playing from the sound man and walk out there.
yeah, that was corny.
Yeah. And taking all your money. Whole bunch of money for the ticket.
That'll work.
I'm telling you, man, that's what happened. The adults, that's why the adults need to step back in the room
Yeah. Same.
and stay in
Yeah.
the room.
Mm-hmm.
Don't leave out the room. That's why a lot of this I like I don't I ain't even gonna lie. That's why the young little yachties and young thugs and the people like that, that's why they disappeared.
Yep.
The only cats that's still around was the cats that can rap.
Yep. Or I could perform.
Yeah. Who's around still?
Huh?
Who's around still? Joey
from the
Badass, ASAP Rocky, Drake. I don't
you
even
know,
count Wayne
yep,
as they
even what's
group
the
because
name around, but I
Wayne a
found
little
out what's
older
the name
than
his
them.
dad.
Huh?
Um, well, it's a rumor. You know who's still around that they thought wasn't gonna be around?
Who?
He a rock star now. Lil Uzi,
A little Uzi can rap.
and he can rap. Yeah. But
Lil
what's
Uzi
the
can
guy
rap.
name from somebody from one of them radio stations told him years ago?
They don't get out of here talking Lil Yachty.
It's like, man, he gonna be out of here. You ain't gonna make it.
Yeah.
And
Drake. I ain't counting Drake with the littles
right,
or Lil Wayne. They a little older than them.
yeah, with the littles.
Yeah, Drake ain't with the littles. That's a whole second little wave. Who else came around then? You had ASAP them, Yachty them, Soldier Boy gone. Lil Durk, he's still around because he can rap.
Yeah, but
Um,
he learned though quick though.
yeah,
He learned. He said, "Yo, I'm about to link up with."
but he was rapping first.
Yeah, no, I'm saying he learned how to market his image better, right?
Yeah,
He realized the tough guy ain't gonna do it. You better get some kids in that video on some Nas I Am.
What's that other? Yeah, what's my boy name that they always say? J. Cole
Yep, J.
and
Cole.
all of them. But the
J. Cole
point
can rap
was,
rap
a
too.
lot of the people faded out that really wasn't wanting to put a pin down.
Yeah.
I give Little Yachty the benefit of the doubt because Little Yachty even came back and said, "I'm gonna prove I can rap." I remember he said that, and I really wanted to hear him rap
He,
because he was gonna try, and he really did. All right, he did good because I heard him on somebody's album. Well, I don't know if it was Lil Wayne or somebody. He on West Side Gun album.
mm.
Lil Yachty, yeah. The
A
thing
lot
is,
Yachty
you
big.
see, he came back. He after he said, remember he said, he was better than Biggie and all this tough stuff he was saying back then, and got all
Oh
the
yeah, he
flack
said he
for.
don't listen to.
And he was saying rappers is trash. Now listen
Yeah,
to
he said
him.
he don't listen to rap or something.
He
Something he
don't
was
he don't
saying.
care about lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
He just vibe.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "All you old cats is whack." That's what he said. All you old cats is done. Don't nobody listen to rap no more like that. We just make money and vibe. And I was disgusted with Yachty. And what happened after they had faded out? He started crying from our I could rap. I'm gonna bust a freestyle. He said he was gonna do a freestyle that next summer. It was gonna take him months to get a perfect one together. He said I'm gonna rock one and y'all gonna like it. Now you see him on songs with J. Cole and everybody else. Because
Mm-hmm.
you had to go back because the adults stepped back in the room and said, "This music is a art. You have to have a talent, a skill. We don't want to hear all that. We don't want to hear all that." But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Stigz, my man, the amazing, my mellow, my man.
My
Get
mellow,
on
my
the mic.
man.
Hey, yo, my man, you was back, my guy, and not everybody waking up trying to come in here. Remember, let me tell y'all again: 7 o'clock, not 8, not 8:08, 8:10, 8:14, 7 o'clock. Now you got to go back and check it on YouTube or check it on here. What me and Stiggs talking about all the time.
Right.
7 o'clock next time, y'all. Make sure y'all come in and chill with us. The reason we do it 7 to 8 is because me and Stiggz decided that's a good time before y'all go start getting ready for the game.
Right. We aware y'all ain't trying to listen and all that when the game was something on. We aware what y'all want to do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We don't want y'all half listening and watching the game. You know what I'm saying? So we are gonna do it like this. Next time, be here at 7 o'clock next Thursday, and hopefully my guests come because they said, "Yo, not this week, man, but most definitely next week." So y'all make sure y'all have y'all questions ready and everything. Even if y'all ask them, "Where was you at last week?" You know what I'm saying? Say my boy Cool and Stiggz had to hold it down. You know I usually keep somebody to come through. Next, and Stiggz got some new stuff coming up. I ain't gonna let him tell y'all till the next time he come in here. So he'll have something to tell y'all. So
we need to talk.
yo,
Yeah, yesterday.
me and
Got
Stiggz finna get out of here. We finna sign off and let y'all get
All right.
ready for the game. What is it? A16?
Mm-hmm.
So yo, I had a good time with my man Stiggz. We got it done. We had our people. Shout out to Jay, Josh, you know what I'm saying? Mike, Top,
Yeah.
all the people that was in the building with us just chilling and liked it and chilled. But yo, from upstate to UTV on YouTube, you know where I'm at right here on Facebook. If you got one or the other, make sure y'all come through. Get in the comments. You can even get in the comments on the other joint. Get in the comments, chill with us. And you know, we about out of here. We out of here, Stig.
And we out.
All right, my man.
Peace, my brother.
All right,
One.